Why were AI CEOs at the leaders' table? This is not just about AI products. It's about who controls access to the most powerful models. Today, we're diving into the G7 summit in Evian-les-Bains, France, where AI governance took center stage and the world's biggest tech labs found themselves in the geopolitical spotlight. By the end of this video, you'll see how AI labs landed at the heart of global power debates and why these decisions could shape the digital rules that affect us all. We'll break down what happened at the G7, why AI was on the agenda, and what it means for the future of access and oversight. But what actually happened at the G7 summit, and why did AI governance become a headline issue? The question of who gets to shape and access advanced AI models is far from settled, and the answers could define the next decade. The G7 summit took place in Evian-les-Bains, France, from June 15th to June 17th, 2026. Leaders from the world's largest democracies gathered not just to discuss economics and security, but to confront the growing influence of artificial intelligence on global affairs. This wasn't just another tech topic. It was a visible pressure point for global power. As the summit unfolded, AI leaders and the question of AI governance were woven into the news coverage. This wasn't just a side panel. It signaled that control over advanced AI models is now seen as a lever of national and international power. The open question of who gets access and on what terms kept resurfacing throughout the event. French President Emmanuel Macron made headlines by urging democratic countries to cooperate on AI regulation and to ensure fair access to cutting-edge AI. According to reports, Macron framed this as both an innovation challenge and a test of democratic oversight. The summit's focus made clear: the rules for AI access are now a matter of global concern. Why does access to frontier AI matter so much? It's not just about technology, it's about sovereignty, security, and who sets the rules for the digital age. The debate is now about whether governments or corporations will shape the future of AI. And the open loop remains: who will actually hold the keys? The story can be framed as AI governance becoming a geopolitical power issue. Model access, democratic oversight, AI sovereignty, and corporate power are all in play. This is why the world's most powerful leaders are paying close attention to who controls the next generation of AI, and why the question of access is still unresolved. Some news outlets described AI CEOs as being treated like heads of nation-states. But let's be clear, this is a metaphor for their influence, not a claim of literal state authority. The real issue is their leverage over critical AI infrastructure, and the debate over how much power private labs should have is still wide open. Before we go further, let's set the record straight. There was no binding G7 AI treaty, no formal transfer of state power to AI CEOs, and certainly no single summit that decided the future of AI. These are common misconceptions that can cloud the real stakes. The policy debate is ongoing, and the outcome is still up for grabs. Here's the real catch: advanced AI is quickly becoming infrastructure that governments want to influence before dependence hardens. The policy debate is about access, rules, and accountability, issues that will shape the digital world for years to come. And as the summit showed, the open loop of who gets to decide is far from closed. Where would you draw the line on who gets access to powerful AI models, or how much oversight private labs should face? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your perspective matters in this debate, and every viewpoint helps shape the conversation. If you want to follow how model access, oversight, and the power of private AI labs are shaping global policy, join us for more stories at the intersection of technology and geopolitics. The next question isn't just who builds the most advanced AI, but who gets to decide who uses it and on what terms. The key takeaway: AI governance has become a geopolitical issue, with access, oversight, and accountability now at the center of global power struggles.